here from the Going Back to and do Amazing World Gumball reviews, and we are reviewing the next 4 episodes, starting with the first one, which this is a really good one, and it starts with Richard just driving like a lunatic, like for real, using this GPS, like, yeah, I don't know what he's trying to do, and ending up to the school, and yeah, we see this potato, and that Gumball is talking to, and yeah, we see Richard and Nicole and Anais just at the table, and yeah, they're not having any chairs. And we see Gumball is wanting to improve their whole life of living with no electricity, and gonna be showing the way of living like these country folks. And yeah, things aren't going so well. Like, Gumball just kicking him as well. Or not Gumball, Darwin. And Richard just laughing. And them freaking out over a bee. And Gumball getting stuck by a bee. And getting swollen. And having to eat very disgusting food. Because again, they're having to be like these hillbilly, like I don't know exactly what kind of lifestyle they're trying to do. And even laying in the out in the sun, or out in the too. But Gumball doesn't last long, and he even gets his buddy to join too. And yeah, the next morning it is a wreck, and yeah, the potato is dying, and they're having to go and take him to the farm. And even driving and going in random places as well, which was pretty funny. And we say that, yeah, they take the potato and he's fine after a little dirt. And then they say that they can come and live with them. And they're like, nope. And just drive off. And yeah, everything is back to the way it was. Again, a really good episode. Very funny as well. Let's go to the next one. We are back with the next episode. And it's another good episode. And it starts with Gumball and Darwin just getting chased by Tina. And it's something that Gumball said to her about how she can't do piano lessons. And yeah, Darwin just pretty much ditches Gumball. And yeah, of course he's get beaten. And yeah, Richard is having had anesthetics, and he's going crazy, or being weird, like licking the phone and using it as a shower head. And yeah, Gumball just angry, and Nicole telling them to keep an eye on Richard and to do his chores. And he's trying to show what he's trying to say, talking about Tina and how Darwin abandoned him like that, and not even trying to help him because he needs to do it his way. And then he's trying to keep Richard from kissing the outlet. And yeah, it ends up, the food that Darwin was trying to make ends up falling and probably going all the way to China in the refrigerator. Yeah, Darwin is just angry about Gumball, and Gumball is angry about Darwin for what he did. And yeah, Darwin just leaves Anais in the supermarket by herself. And yeah, we see that Gumball or Darwin apologized, but of course Gumball's not wanting to apologize, and Darwin keeps tacking these things up on, and Richard just still having those effects and looking at himself in the mirror. And yeah, it crushes Darwin's feet too, and Gumball is about to fall, which he pulls Darwin down with him and says, "I'm sorry." And yeah, Anais back from the grocery store and doing this trust thing, feeding him the right thing, which she says that there's eggs with these different creatures inside that they're going to be hatching. And the only way to get them out is whistling at each other's butts. Which, of course, C sends that. Yeah, C sends it. Which, yeah, they try to get the phone, but then they realizes that they made up with each other. And, of course, Nicole calls wondering how their dad is doing. But, of course, he doesn't fall for the impression that Darwin is doing. So they're having to find their dad, which, yeah, it's a wreck. And they see these different things that have happened, like Marvin on the floor, but no, it wasn't from Richard. But they do find a car, which is in a pool, and they find his pants, and we see this hallucination, which, yeah, we see him just blowing on this hamburger's belly, but no, it's Rocky. And, yeah, they're trying to distract Nicole as well, while trying to get Richard home, because he's just in his underwear. Even getting the police officer to handcuff Nicole while Darwin gets this car boat. And yeah, we see some other things that happen, which was pretty funny. And Gumball just fixing everything in the house. And yeah, when Nicole gets home, she sees that everything is fine. And of course, Richard snapping out of the whole stings, the whole effects, saying that he'll pretty much saying what happened of him having a dream, and yeah. But yeah, a really good episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have all notifications turned on so you see anything new. And now let's head to the next episode. We're back with the next episode. And this is another good one. And it starts with, I feel like Richard is just even more stupider than ever. And Richard is just trying to turn on the TV, but of course it's not working. Then he sees some batteries, which is just the idea to throw the batteries at the TV. And then he tries smashing it, or hitting on the TV, when he clearly made a hole in the TV. And then making a hole in the house. And then trying to use a ladder to hit the satellite dish. And then he's just using forks to get up there and try throwing batteries at the satellite dish, and he ends up falling, and he ends up in the hospital because the satellite dish hit him in the head. And, yep, Granny JoJo comes back because of her son's accident. And she's going to say that she's going to be protecting the family, staying with them. And yeah, Nicole is angry with this, that she bends one, I don't know what you call it, but with the blood veins or something, where you would put them on. And yeah, we just get this funny thing with Gumball's head and this kid and parent just getting screamed at. Or screaming. And we see that they're trying to take a picture of Gumball doing a skateboard, and yeah, ending up hitting his spot and hitting the others in the face. And yeah, we see that Granny JoJo is protecting everything and saying that Nicole is a bad mother. And Granny JoJo telling Gumball to go and get some milk, which we see this car just trying to run over Gumball, but it's just Granny JoJo teaching it a lesson. And then going to Darwin and trying to help make a sandwich and thinking that her arm got cut off, but of course it was fake. And again, trying to teach him a lesson. And I guess she was also trying to scar them for life as well. I mean, that's what I feel like she's doing. She's trying to scar them for life. And she helps with the window, and bang! Like we see, it's like a nuke exploded when she closed the window. And yeah, they're eating all this food, and eventually everybody becomes as stupid as Richard. Yeah, everybody's become Richard pretty much, and throwing batteries at the TV, like Richard did at the beginning. And Nicole is understanding what Granny JoJo's been doing. Doesn't let Richard think for himself, and that's why he is like this. And yeah, they're as stupid as Richard that they can't even know how to open the door. And yeah, Nicole is trying to slam things on Granny JoJo, but everything is pretty much unbreakable. And yeah, she is angry. And like I said, you do not want to get Nicole angry because I mean she is scary when she gets angry. And yeah, attacking Granny JoJo, and yeah, they're having a chase after Richard and the kids. Yeah, Granny JoJo tries to jump out the window like a crazy person, and Nicole fixes that. And yeah, they're trying to stop the car, which they then realize or hear Nicole say, "Remember what you learned," and all of them remembered of what they learned, and stop the car. And Granny JoJo apologizes to Nicole, saying that she is a good mother after all, and she passes out. She faints as well. But yeah, I love this one. Was a really funny one. So now to the next one. All right, we are back with the next episode, and this is another good one. And it starts with all these viruses that are forming up, and yeah, Gumball is not wanting to wash his hand because of how Penny touched his hand while giving him a high five. And Terry, I can't not sure how they pronounced it, but it sounds like Terry or Terry. I just say is trying to wash Gumball's hand, but of course he's not wanting to do it, which he does. And yeah, there's just one virus left. And she's trying to tell him about most of the things that have viruses. And yeah, he's licking a keyboard. And yeah, the virus is trying to get onto the tongue, but these other viruses are coming and trying to get it to it, and he's having to get to the nurse's room to get his body fixed. And yeah, they say that they say the virus and drawing a mask as well, and they're having to protect themselves. It's like this episode was ready for the stings in 2020 though, for real. I never heard people talk about this episode when it came to the pandemic, but people are going to talk about quarantine crowd. I mean, look at this episode here, right? But they're trying to look at the symptoms, and yeah, there's a virus detected, and yeah, the computer is trying to get Gumball, and now it's getting into different devices, yeah, and suiting these DVDs and. Yeah, and then the switchblade comes and pretty much what it seems like chopped off her head. But no, she's fine. And now the lawnmower is all coming. And now it's going into cars. Like, this is some virus, though. Like, you would have never seen. And yeah, now they're gonna be. Now they're surrounded, and Gumball tells the virus to come out and fight, which it does. And when it's talking, Gumball just steps on it, and that's how the episode ends. Like, that's all he had to do was step on the virus. If only that was that easy, for real. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Catch you next one.